former NFL running back Maurice Jones-Drew with what he saw from a running back's perspective from Quinshon Judkins in his rookie season.
He surpassed a lot of my expectations. And I always speak highly and try to think highly of running backs. But again, I just thought he didn't have quick feet. I didn't see the burst like I saw with the other guys. And then all of a sudden he gets to Cleveland and he has quick feet. All of a sudden he gets to Cleveland, there's the burst. There's the physicality. There's making people miss. Great vision, seeing the holes, all those things. I would say the only thing that I would knock, really not him, but them, is they didn't give it to him enough. I felt like he should have carried the ball way more. He should have touched the ball way more than he did in those games. And he did everything. And if obviously you can see the future, he would have been probably one for me. Him, and then we'll talk about another guy who would have been up there as well. Because I think Genty, his production ended up being really well towards the end. But what Judkins did for the Browns was amazing. Like, he would have been the number one guy for me off the board if that's what I would have known he was going to be that guy.
You know, the interesting about that is, and we know this because we've talked about it, Pete, he had contact usually 0.4 of a yard after he got the ball. So the offensive line didn't play well. He's got to be thrilled with Monken, a guy that wants to run the football.
Yeah, close to 90% of his yards for the Browns were after contact, which is an insane number. That's preposterous, which means he's doing all the work on everything. And look, I agree with Maurice Jones-Drew. There were things he did that surprised me. I thought his vision was a little bit better than I expected. I thought his change of direction was remarkable. And then the thing that really bummed me out about the injury is he was becoming such a nice little element in the passing game, because they had this thing where, Harold Fannin was starting to get targeted by defenses and they were trying to take him away. So they started just throwing the ball to Judkins out of the backfield, and it was a really nice outlet and gave them two guys that could do that. So they ran concepts where, like, Harold Fannin would take multiple defenders out of the way and clear space for Judkins. And so long as he can recover and be 100%, and the Browns can take care of the business on the offensive line and add some more weapons, I'm blown away by how good he can be. I think he could be one of the biggest sort of improvements in the league next year as far as running backs go.